I'm Richard Lewis. I'm still reporting for cadred.org, even though it's gone a bit longer into the night than we'd anticipated. A few delays here, but we had a great final. We've had a great tournament. And with me again in second place, it's MBK from VeryGames. Nathan, I don't know what's going on. The scoreline in that final, for me, it doesn't tell the full story because it was a lot closer than it looks on paper. What are you thinking about how it went?
I think it was a really close game. Like, they had some clutch rounds that they won. I wouldn't say luckily, but winning them at this moment could have made the game gone either way. Like on Invitational, it was, I think, really close. The score doesn't really show the things. I think we're getting closer and closer to them, even though at DreamHack Winter and the SWC doesn't show that we are, but we're learning from them and we're learning to adapt to them. So I think we're going to get closer, like ladder for ladder.
Some people have said that you have a mental block when it comes to them. It's not that you can't beat them, it's that when you play, something in your brains just shuts down. And we've seen players in your team not perform at the levels that we're used to from the dominance you showed in Counter-Strike Source. Is there any truth in that? I mean, are you guys so worried about, oh my God, we've got to beat them this time? Does it affect your performance?
I don't think so. I mean, if you look at the team on CSGO at the moment, there are all the teams, including us, and NIP. So you have to adapt the game to NIP because they are a completely different team. They are playing both 1.6 and Counter-Strike Source style. And with players like GetRight, who finished with more than 30 kills on the last map, I think you have to, outbraining them when you have like more than 10 years experience in the game, you can't really do that. So you have to just grab your balls and just go in it and try to hit them straight in the face. I think that's the thing we have to work on. And
grabbing your balls.
Yeah.
We all need to work on that.
No, we really have to play like as if it's a random team and just say, all right guys, just take your weapon and put headshot. I don't know what to say else. Like, I don't know, we're just trying to adapt our game and trying to make something out of it.
Kenny looked particularly disappointed. I know he's the kind of youngest player in the team. He's had such a fast rise, and now it looks, it must be very frustrating for him to feel like he's already hit the level and he's not going to taste the success that you did when you first joined and people like RPK are used to and Existence are used to. Have you been able to say anything to him to kind of raise his morale and motivation?
Yeah, actually I think it's a weakness of Kenny at the moment. He's not always 100% focused, but if he's focused and if he's pumped for the game, we know that he's going to be the best sniper in the world because he's just so fast with it. I think nobody can compete with him on this tile. And Kenny just has to focus 100%, and we're trying to, with his lack of experience, we're trying to just make him focus on his style, on his game, and nothing else. Not about the game style and the way we're playing together. I think we're trying to make him confident in his own positions, so he just has to focus on his crosshair and then put headshot, and then we're gonna do the rest pretty much. So Kenny has lacks of experience, but I think he's improving like day after day, and he's gonna be even better on the next land.
Right, so we've had this kind of rivalry already established in CSGO, but what do you think of the rest of the scene? Because you wrote a very passionate kind of call to arms, if you like, for all of the Counter-Strike scene to support this game. And although it hasn't happened in the way you would have liked, we are kind of there now. The 1.6 fans are kind of accepting that 1.6 isn't going to come back. They're slowly getting behind CSGO. CSS fans, they've got nothing anyway, and arguably didn't for a while. So are you happy with the way the CSGO scene has turned out so far?
Yeah, I think everyone's going to be happy with what we've come to. Like, Navi is coming, we've got all the great players from Sweden who switch on the game. ESC are rising really fastly. And there are just so many teams who are going to be insane in the next few months. I forgot Fnatic, who are going to be just too strong. They showed already really nice things. Of course, I'm pumped for it because I want CSGO to work because it's going to be the last FPS live. Well, people should get.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Counter-Strike Source is dead. CS 1.6 there's no line anymore. I think the statistics are rising at the moment because we can show that games can be close and Counter-Strike still gives feelings. People are still cheering for teams, for players, or for games. So if you look at all the commentaries on each match sheet, I think everyone is still like writing a lot. Like everyone is excited for one team or another, fighting a bit each other. So I think CS:GO is really getting better and better every day.
Do you think you guys need a 1.6 player to be successful? Because the teams that seem to be doing well are the teams that have blended, the teams that have got 1.6 and Source. Obviously, you guys all come from a Source background, a very accomplished Source background. But do you ever think about maybe if we had a French 1.6er in there, it would maybe lift you up a little bit?
Actually, it might help us as a coach, like helping our game style overall. But in game, I think we have all 5 really. I wouldn't say we're good at. We're good at CS:GO one way, but we still obviously have a lack of experience compared to 1.6 players. And bringing a 1.6 player wouldn't add that experience we lack. Even though you look at Get who played this game extremely well, I think we have something else that they don't have, and it also makes a difference. And I think like month after month, we're gonna just get closer and closer because we're gonna adapt to their game style, bring something that from 1.6 that they brought on Counter-Strike Go, and take for us. I think in the next year everything is gonna be really different. Like all the teams are gonna be on the same level, and it's gonna be pretty much like 1.6, I guess.
So, final couple of questions. First question is, I've asked every player this because it's our kind of first event that we're hosting, and you know, so what was the best thing about the LAN, and what was the worst thing? What would you change if you could?
The best thing, I guess, is the venue. I mean, when we came here, it was like we were looking at the hotel, like, wow, that's it. And yeah, just being in such a classy place, I think it's really nice, like, to have this environment to play it in. And also, we have the rooms in the same hotel, so we just have like 30 seconds of travel to come here,
which is nice,
which is perfect. And about the bad thing, maybe the lack of spectators, like live, because I mean we're in a hotel like that. I don't think that everyone can just come in and just come to watch the game, even though it's on the internet. I mean, the event's really great, but it's like an invite even.
Yeah, so, I know what you mean. You need the atmosphere of a crowd, really.
Yeah, but I mean, that's not that bad because, like, as I say, an invite event. So I mean, this is kind of normal.
And you did get to see Malik in his dressing gown cheering you on.
Oh, that was like...
Which you wouldn't have got that at DreamHack, would you?
Oh, no, never.
So where are we going to see VeryGames next? We've already asked everybody where they're going to be playing. We know there's Thor coming up, NorthCon coming up. What are you going to be doing?
Actually, for the end of the year, we're not going to play any LAN. We have the ESEA, all the internet matches coming up, so we're going to play a lot in next month. And for the LANs, as in the next year, nothing was announced yet, except the ESEA finals, but we hope we're going to be in. We still don't know. We're going to see what's going to happen, and we're going to try to be in events like as many times as possible.
Well, always great to talk to you, Nathan. Enjoy yourself tonight. I know it might be hard to pick yourself up, but that first place will come. Keep playing. To all the people out there at colourred.org, do stay tuned to the website. We're going to have more interviews like this one. We've got another one coming up before I get to go to the bar from here at the AMD Sapphire Invitational in Prague.